this 11 dead figure is official now, and then 4 or 5 very seriously injured, so it looks like the death toll could go up. I mean, BFM TV, one of the big rolling news stations here, has described as the worst ever terrorist attack in France. One would have to check back through the annals to see if that's literally true, but it certainly feels like that. I mean, it is of a different order from anything that I can remember here. You know, we haven't really had a terrible campaign of terrorism for probably 20 years, really. Back in the mid-90s, there was a serious campaign of bombings and so on, but that never achieved this kind of toll. And this is, you know, the new kind of terrorism. Men who apparently fearlessly going into a place to kill, you know, right in front of people with guns. That's the new kind of journalism, new kind of terrorism, and it feels very frightening indeed.
Hugh, we're seeing live pictures at the moment of someone being taken to an ambulance. We are hearing that at least 10 people have been injured, and 5 of them are critical. But some French news agencies have been reporting that the cartoonist Luz Ovoc was killed. Is that something you've heard as well? No, I haven't seen that, though. I mean, they have a, you know, they'll have quite a small staff. They're all very dedicated. There are cartoonists there who are, you know, well known in the world of journalism and of this kind of satirical journalism. Often they go by pen names, so then, you know, their names are not the names that appear in the papers are not necessarily the names that they go by in their everyday life. I don't know personally the names of all the cartoonists there, but it is quite likely that they will have been there. Their core crew, their core team may well have been there, and it may well be, I'm sorry to say, that the staff of the magazine has been really, you know, annihilated in what has happened. It is absolutely the most shocking thing that could happen to a newspaper like that. And on this issue of security, I mean, of course, you know, they must have known that they were a threat. I mean, they are really quite brazen in their willingness to take on sacred cows, and, you know, the Catholic Church has borne the brunt, God knows, over many years of their satirical and often scurrilous and often scatological sense of humour, and they took the view that, well, if we did what was good for the Roman Catholic Church is good for Islam too, and it may well be that they're paying the price for that. Just to bring in a few more comments, Hugh, that we've been hearing from Francois Hollande, also saying that France today faced a shock. He called this definitely a terrorist operation. After the attacks as well, just before Christmas in Dijon and Nantes, too, President Hollande saying that other attacks have been thwarted. Was there a sense, perhaps, from some people that protection had to be high, that something like this could happen?